guys, we won! By the time you watch this video, you probably already know that Spain won the World Cup. It is now almost 2 in the morning, Sunday night of the World Cup finals, and it is just utter, complete, euphoric chaos in Madrid right now. It's kind of quiet where I live because I live out in the boonies for now, but I was in the city center, just right in downtown Madrid, and it was just crazy. Totally crazy. All the streets were taken over by pedestrians, and there were people everywhere just partying it up, and just a sea of red and yellow. Just amazing. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before, because a couple nights ago it was the semifinals, and that I already thought was pretty crazy, but tonight was just times 10. And it was a really interesting experience. It was really cool, really exciting. I went to an air-conditioned bar this time where I was able to sit down, so that was nice. But watching the World Cup, it kind of, apart from just, the happy winning part, it was a new experience for me, and I was able to see some different things about Europe. It reinforced the otherness of myself, I feel like, that I sense every time I'm in Europe, and to a smaller extent in North America. I had a friend who once told me that when she went to Asia, one of my best friends, Stacy, she once had she won an award or like a scholarship or something where she was able to go to China to tour around, and she said it just totally blew her mind because there's just completely no racism and completely no discrimination there. And I know what she means, because like in North America you don't feel it so much, because I'm from Toronto, which is full of Chinese people, and it's a really multicultural place. Canada is pretty multicultural, but especially Toronto. But in Europe, I kind of feel like I stick out like a sore thumb. I'm very, very different from everybody. I didn't notice it until other people pointed it out to me. For example, when we won today, woo! People would congratulate each other on the street. They would stop each other and go "Viva España" and "Campeones" and things like that, and they'd just like be really happy. When people stopped me, I was usually like, maybe only one Asian person in like 20-foot radius. People would stop me, and instead of going, "Yeah, we won, Spain won, we're champions," they would go, "Are you Chinese? Are you from China? Are you Japanese? Are you from Japan?" And I kind of feel like people are kind of looking at me and going like, why is this person who's obviously not from here wearing our colors, wearing a Spain shirt, and wearing our flag on her face? See, it's fading away now. But so that just kind of reinforced the otherness, and I kind of feel like in Europe that's just always the way it's going to be. Even if you speak the languages fluently, people are going to see you as not from here. And but it's okay. It's not like terrible or anything. It is what it is, and you just have to take it in stride. However, at the bar today, where we were watching the game, we were inside the air-conditioned room, and there were some seats. People save seats without saving seats here. Basically, they'll just leave, and they expect that when they come back, they can have their seats again, which is what happened. A bunch of people left their seats for like 40 minutes. So I sat down with my friend, and then 40 minutes later, which was like 5 minutes to when the game was supposed to end, these girls came back, tapped us on the shoulder, and told us to move because we were sitting in their seats. And we were like, well, nobody told us, and you didn't leave anything here, and the game's almost over. The game's over in 5 minutes. Like, why didn't you come back? And they were all like, well, we were here first, and we've been sitting here for hours, and we just got food, and blah, 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 all in Spanish. And then they said my favorite. They came up with my favorite, which was, "I don't know where you're from, but here in Spain, this is how things work." And normally, the first 8 times I hear it, it doesn't have much of an impact on me. But the fact that I hear that at least once a day from my roommate pisses me off. "I don't know where you're from, but this is how it is in Spain. I don't know what it's like in Canada, but this is how it's like in Spain." And I'm just thinking, why do you have to say that? I don't think I've ever said that to anybody in Canada before. "I don't know where you're from, but here in Canada, this is how things work." I don't understand. And all I could think was, well, thank you for welcoming me so completely to your country. Thank you for making me feel so welcome in your country. Please go ram yourself in the ass with a thick cactus repeatedly. No, but it's just, there's just little things like that that like makes me feel like an outsider, and I kind of feel like that happens everywhere in Europe, but you have to take it in stride. It's one of those things that I didn't prepare for that just exists. But that's okay. I still had a good time, and was really happy celebrating with everyone, and the streets were jam-packed. I'm going to show the clips and the pictures in a different video because this one is getting to be almost 6 minutes now, so it's going to take a while for me to upload anyway. But those are just some of my thoughts about living in Europe. It's beautiful, culture is wonderful, love the atmosphere here. It's everything I came for, but there's this other side of it that I see now that I wasn't prepared for, and that's really sinking in, and I thought was interesting and worthy of noting. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you later. Bye!